For today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Saunny Infrared Sauna Blanket. Now, if you have seen my channel before, you may have seen my other sauna blanket reviews. I have reviewed some of the really popular sauna blankets that are on the market, including HigherDOSE and also Heat Healer. So in this video, I'm going to be, of course, just giving you individual details about the Saunny Sauna Blanket. I'm also going to be comparing it with the HigherDOSE Sauna Blanket and the Heat Healer Sauna Blanket, so you can ultimately decide which sauna blanket you think is the best for you. I do want to put a disclaimer that this sauna blanket was kindly gifted to me so I could test it out. However, I am not being paid to make this video. They were super kind to offer to sponsor this video, but I thought it would be better received if I was not being paid when I give you guys my review. As always, opinions are always my own, but I did decline having it be a sponsorship because I wanted you guys just to know that I am just genuinely reviewing this product, letting you guys know my overall thoughts on it, what I think about it. So yeah, I was not paid to make this video. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. So I wrote myself some notes here, so I might be referring to them sometimes just because I want to make sure that I mention everything that I think is worth mentioning. Let's first talk about some of the benefits or the claims of using a sauna blanket. So obviously this sauna blanket is going to have very similar claims to other sauna blankets that are available, and some of those claims are that it can help with sweating out toxins, it can help to relieve stress and boost your mood. It can help with improving circulation and heart health. It's supposed to help with promoting radiant and healthy skin, and it can help with promoting better sleep. So something that I also thought that was great about specifically the Saunny Infrared Sauna Blanket is that it is HSA and FSA accepted, and they do claim that this is supposed to help you burn up to 600 calories per session. And then they also mentioned that this one is FDA cleared, so it is safe and effective for daily use. As far as that goes, I would say you know your own body, you know if you have any health concerns. So depending on your situation, maybe you wouldn't want to use it every single day. Definitely something that you could talk to your doctor about. But in general, it is supposed to be safe to use every single day. But I just kind of want to put that out there. Always pay attention to your own health. You know what is best for you. Saunny is the most affordable when being compared to the HigherDOSE Sauna Blanket and the Heat Healer Sauna Blanket. HigherDOSE retails for $699, Heat Healer retails for $698, and then the Saunny Sauna Blanket retails for $599. So it's definitely the most affordable out of the three. However, I do want to kind of go into some of the materials and talk about that so you can kind of compare. So when it comes to Saunny's blanket, the outer material is made of PU leather. It is medical grade, non-toxic, and then the inner lining is PVC leather. It is durable and also waterproof. But then when we're talking about Heat Healer, the outer layer is toxin-safe amide fabric, and the inner lining is jade and tourmaline stone layer. So that has definitely kind of more of a fancy detail to it with those jade and tourmaline stones. So that's a difference between the Heat Healer and the Saunny Sauna Blanket, is that it does have some more like fancy features when it comes to the layers, and the same goes for HigherDOSE. So the outer material of the HigherDOSE Sauna Blanket is non-toxic PU leather, and the inner lining has charcoal, clay, and magnetic layers. It has crystal therapy. So the Heat Healer Sauna Blanket and the HigherDOSE Sauna Blanket definitely have some fancier kind of aspects to them as far as the materials that they use and the inner lining. So I just kind of wanted to mention that. Saunny, I feel like, is more just like simple and minimalistic design, whereas Heat Healer and HigherDOSE definitely has, I guess, fancier kind of features to them. And you can always look into my detailed reviews if you want to learn more about those layers and kind of what they're supposed to do. But something that is great about the Saunny Sauna Blanket is the fact that it is low EMF. And when comparing it to HigherDOSE and Heat Healer is actually 0 EMF, HigherDOSE is low EMF, and then of course again Saunny is low EMF. So that's something that's really important, and actually why sauna blankets, you can kind of see a variety of price points online, but it's super important to either get low EMF or 0 EMF. And if you're just trying to buy like any random sauna blanket, say on Amazon, those are likely going to have high EMF. If you see a super low price point for a sauna blanket, I would definitely make sure to do research on it because it's probably likely that it has high EMF, and we as humans don't want to expose ourselves to high EMF. So it is best to get a sauna blanket that is low EMF or even zero EMF. So I'm very happy that Saunny does have low EMF for their sauna blanket. So what does Saunny kind of have different that maybe these other sauna blankets don't quite offer in the same way? The Saunny sauna blanket heats up really quickly. They say that it can heat up within 5 minutes. So I personally think it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to heat up. But when you're comparing it to the Heat Healer and the HigherDOSE Sauna Blanket, I feel like both of those take a little bit longer to heat up, maybe like 20 to 30 minutes to fully reach the maximum temperature that you set it to. The Saunny Sauna Blanket is definitely a slimmer and lighter design. It weighs 16 pounds. The Heat Healer Sauna Blanket weighs 24 pounds and the HigherDOSE Sauna Blanket weighs 20 pounds. So the Saunny Sauna Blanket is definitely a bit lighter. So that one is very nice, much easier to kind of get in and out, like when you're storing it. I do like that it is just a very simple, minimalistic design, and it is lighter, so that is nice. And also the fact that it is a more affordable option, but yet it still does have that low EMF, which is super important. So then let's talk about some of the features of the Saunny Sauna Blanket. So this does have a controller similar to the HigherDOSE and Heat Healer, where it's just a really nice, simple controller. It's very easy to use. You can set the exact temperature and time that you want to have your sauna session before. And then the controller itself, the temperature, it has temperature control, of course, timer, and it also has an auto shut off option. And so that's really nice. It will just automatically shut off after your session finishes. And then it also has an alarm reminder that lets you know when the session is done. So that's actually really nice. That is the thing that the Heat Healer Sauna Blanket and the HigherDOSE Sauna Blanket don't have. So it's cool that it will actually tell you when the session is done. Otherwise, you kind of have to like keep looking or put a timer yourself. And then the Saunny Sauna Blanket is also has, of course, that waterproof material. It also comes with a zipper, which makes it just really easy to get in and out of. And it has a long power cord, so you can easily find a good spot to use this. You're not supposed to use it on memory foam because supposedly it can melt memory foam. However, to be completely honest, I have definitely used it on my bed before that has a memory foam topper. I'll just put a blanket kind of as a layer between the sauna blanket. I've never had any issues with it melting the memory foam, but that's just kind of something to consider. Those are kind of the differences between the Saunny Sauna Blanket and then those more expensive sauna blankets like HigherDOSE and Heat Healer. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I am a huge fan of both of those other sauna blankets. But if you are on a budget, then maybe the Saunny Sauna Blanket is definitely one that you would be interested in. It has low EMF and it is just a really great, simple design. Doesn't have those extra fancy layers, but it is $100 more affordable. So that is definitely helpful because a sauna blanket is definitely an investment. It's still expensive, but $100 is $100. So if you don't care about having those extra like fancy layers in the sauna blanket and your whole purpose is just to break a good sweat, then this is still gonna get the job done. It's gonna do what you want a sauna blanket to do. Going into the benefits a little bit more. So as far as it claiming to give you a glowing skin, the reason that they say that it can do this is because it's supposed to help with improving circulation. And by improving circulation, that can help give your skin a more radiant and refreshed look. So that is what they mean when they say it can help give you glowing skin. I do think that is true if you are using it consistently enough, just because it helps to improve circulation. It can also help with muscle recovery. So if you are somebody who works out a lot, then using a sauna blanket can be really helpful for muscle recovery, and the fact that it can help your muscles recover faster, but also in the fact that it's just very soothing to muscles. If your muscles are very sore, it can help with soothing sore muscles. So that's a great thing about a sauna blanket. It can also help with relaxation. That's actually something that I really love using a sauna blanket for, is to help to kind of de-stress and just relax at the end of a day. It is just very comforting, and I feel like when you are wanting to use it more for relaxation than for like breaking a really good sweat, you would make it so the temperature is not quite as hot, where it's just really kind of like warm and just relaxing, but not making you like burn a really intense sweat, because that obviously is not going to be quite as relaxing, but a sauna blanket can be really great for relaxation. So that is something that I really love it for. Now, it can also, they say it can help with sweating and detoxification. I know a lot of people kind of say like, oh, you don't eliminate toxins through sweat. I know that might be something that people kind of debate, but I do think that your body does eliminate some toxins through sweat, and I am on my mold detox journey, so making sure that your drainage pathways are open is a great thing, and sweating is a great way to do that. So the whole idea is that sweating can help to eliminate metabolic waste and toxins through sweat. So they also say that using a sauna blanket can help with burning calories. Sweating in the sauna helps burn calories similar to exercise. Now, not to say that using a sauna blanket should be a replacement for exercise. It should not be. However, it can help with burning calories because it is making you sweat. They say that it can help with boosting circulation, heating the body increases circulation, and boosts vitality. That's what they say. And then also they say it can help with better sleep. So because it is, like I mentioned before, it can be very relaxing, it also can help you sleep better, and I very much do find this to be true. Whenever I use this before a bedtime or just in the evening, it kind of helps me wind down for the day, it helps me to relax, and I feel like it does help me sleep better at nighttime when I use it before bed or just in the evening. So that is great. Relaxation from sauna use, it makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. I do agree with that. And then lastly, they say that it helps to strengthen immunity. Again, this might be something that not everybody believes, but they say that it mimics a fever state to help the body fight off pathogens. So do with that what you will. That's kind of just one of the things that they say that it can do. So who are these sauna blankets best for? So if you're trying to decide which one maybe you want to go, here are some things to quickly just kind of consider between the different sauna blankets. So the Saunny Sauna Blanket is going to be best for those who are budget conscious. If you do want one that is a little bit more affordable, you can save a little bit more money, then this one is really, really great. It is very compact, and because it is lighter, it is going to be easier to travel with if you are somebody who wants to travel with your sauna blanket. And just if you want a lighter sauna blanket, then this one is the lightest option. And maybe you don't care for the extra fancy layers, then the Saunny Sauna Blanket will be really all that you need. The Heat Healer, that's going to be great for those who want zero EMF, and if you maybe want some of those fancier inner layers like the jade and tourmaline stones. The HigherDOSE Sauna Blanket might be more so for wellness enthusiasts, those who want the charcoal, clay, and crystal layers, then maybe that would be the one to go for. Really, it just depends on your personal preference, and maybe if you want some of those fancier layers, or if you just want a simple minimalistic sauna blanket. So hopefully this video could help kind of give you guys an idea of maybe which one to go for. The Saunny Sauna Blanket is definitely the most affordable, and it definitely gets the job done. I have really enjoyed using it and testing it out. I've been testing it out for a while now, and I have really been enjoying it. It's super simple and easy to use. I really love that it has a zipper. It makes it so easy to get it in and out of. It is light, so that is very, very nice. Sometimes something that would stop me from wanting to use a sauna blanket sometimes is just being a little bit lazy to actually haul it out of storage, just because it can be a bit heavy, but this one is definitely lighter than the other ones. So it is nice. However, not that the other ones are super heavy, but this one is just definitely the lightest out of the three of them, and I do like that aspect of it. It just makes it a lot easier to get it in and out of storage, and using it is just really nice. It does heat up very quickly. It helps me break a good sweat. That's what I use it for. I am also in the process of detoxing from mold. So I'm not using a sauna blanket every single day because my body is just really struggling right now. And I have to be really careful with how often I use it. So I'm personally not using it every single day. But when I have used it, it has been good. I've just been slowly starting to use a sauna blanket again. And this one is great. It's been really nice and easy to use. The controller is super simple and easy to use. I like that I can set the exact time and the exact temperature. And it's just very easy to use. So overall, I think it is great. It is $100 cheaper than those other sauna blankets. So if you are on a budget, then this is maybe the one to go for. If you are interested in trying out the Saunny Sauna Blanket, I do have a discount code where you can receive a bit of a discount. I will have the link and code in the description box below if you are interested in trying out Saunny, definitely, again, the most affordable out of the three, and also an additional discount, so hopefully that can help you out if you are interested in getting this sauna blanket. But again, I am still a huge fan of all three of these sauna blankets. If you want to see my other reviews for the other sauna blankets, they are on my channel. I will link them in the description box below, or you can just search Heat Healer or HigherDOSE Danny Smith on YouTube and my videos should come up. If you do have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you're not already subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you tune in for my next video.